Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Loina Mutiga. Karibuni sana. So today we have another educative vlog. We will be learning on the requirements when you want to plant beans in our farm. What do we require? Yeah, what conditions should we meet? And what is expected for us as farmers as we plan to venture into that field. So subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're a farmer and if you love farming vlogs. I know they will be entertaining for you. Yeah. So today, as we're talking about beans do not require so much of attention or a lot really when you after you plant your beans. Only the only thing that you need is your seeds. Yeah. And once you plant the beans, they really have a great harvest. Yeah, but I'll give you some maybe the spacing that is required for various types of beans. In case you want to plant any type of beans, you will know what spacing should you give from one from one bean plant to the other. So I'll start with the non-climbing beans. If you want to plant the non-climbing beans, the plant seeds should be 50 centimeters apart in rows. If you have two rows, one row should be apart from the other row by 50 centimeters, and then with 10 centimeters between the plants, in between the plants. From one bean plant to the other should be 10 centimeters, but from one row to the other, it should be 5 centimeters. That is for the non-climbing beans. Okay, for the climbing beans, it should be plant seeds 50 centimeters apart in rows. One row to the other should be 50 centimeters apart, and with the 20 centimeters between the bean plants. From one bean plant to the other, it should be 20 centimeters. Okay, that is for the climbing plants. Of bean plant. Hope you've noted the difference between the climbing and the non-climbing when it comes to spacing. Okay, on to the next part or on to the next type of beans. We have the French beans, which are plant seeds 30 centimeters apart in single rows. In one row, single rows, and it should be 30 centimeters apart. Okay, and 60 centimeters apart in a double rows. If you're planting one single row, it should be 30 centimeters. If you're planting two rows, it should be 60 centimeters apart. Hope that was easy and you have grasped on what I was meaning by the measurements between the maize. Sorry for that, guys. So I have some, by the way, tips that can help a farmer if you want to plant these beans. Okay, first you plant your beans at the beginning of the rainy season so that the beans will have enough water that they require for their growth. It's okay, beans do not require so much water for their growth. It's just um what can I call it? It's a little amount of water required, though it is necessary. Yeah, they do not require the long term rains like the maize. Beans require the short term rains and they'll grow well. If you're planning on doing irrigation, make sure you do not over irrigate. Yeah, as I've said, the beans do not require much water, so do not over irrigate. Again, plant seed 1 to 2 inches deep, going downwards. Do not dig a very big hole and you're planting beans. No, it is 1 to 2 inches. That is good for the growth of your beans. Again, use certified disease-free seeds. Make sure you plant, can I call them healthy seeds? Because if you plant seeds that have some diseases, then do not expect much yield from your farm. So plant certified seeds that you know I will get some good harvest when it comes to harvesting. Again, avoid planting in soil with too much nitrogen or when green manure crops are grown. If you've grown green manure crops, do not plant your beans there. And you plant your beans in soil that does not have a lot of nitrogen. Another point, rotate crops and maintain high hygiene. Do not Plant beans continually. This season you've planted beans, the next season you still want to plant beans. No, you plant, you rotate. If this season you have planted your maize, next season plant beans, they'll do well. Again, make sure apply manure and fertilizer to improve soil fertility. Do not plant again your beans in soil that is really not fertile. Always ensure your soil is fertile as you plant those beans. Another thing, you can intercrop beans. Yeah, you can plant beans and maize together, but let the you can do mixed farming of beans and maize. You can intercrop either beans between two rows of maize, okay, or a large portion of beans, then in between you add in the maize rows. That will also help so much in the harvest that you will have at the end of the day. And the last point is use insecticides and fungicides to control pests and diseases. Make sure your beans are not eaten by caterpillars and many other things that may come and eat the leaves of your bean plants. So that is why I'm saying you use the insecticides to make sure that is taken care of. Another thing, always there are chemicals that are used for cultivation. Make sure your farm does not have weeds, because the weeds compete for nutrients with the beans and other plants that you have in your farm. So that is a key factor that you have to put into consideration. Yeah, so the beans side was quite easy. If you're looking forward to planting beans, those are the easy things that you have to observe. And I wish you the very best in that journey. Currently, for me, I've done mixed farming between beans and maize. If you have not seen that vlog, please go and watch. I've it's in this channel, and you will see how good they're doing. So if you're looking forward to become that great farmer like I am, welcome to this team of farmers, and I wish you the very best. That's the end of the vlog, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, hit that notification bell so that each and every time I'll be uploading, you'll be notified. Till the next one, bye bye.